You have explained what is an debugging, what is an debugger, what is an error, different types of errors with example. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, share this video link with your friends, gain the knowledge and rule the world. Video, write the comments, share this video link with your friends, gain the knowledge and rule the world. Subscribe to the channel and make your friends to subscribe to the channel to get the latest updates of the videos which I will be uploading in my channel. What is an debugging? The process of detecting and correcting error in a program is known as an debugging. The process of detecting and correcting errors in a program is known as an debugging. Debugger. A debugger is a program which will be taking an object program as an input, executes it and helps in eliminating the mistakes that will be present in the source program. Debugger is a program, it is also called as software, that takes an object program as an input and executes it and helps in eliminating the mistakes that occur in the source program. What is an error? An error is nothing but a mistake due to which a program will not be executed. In some cases, the mistake will be such that the program will be executed, but the output whatever we are going to get, that will be a wrong one. That means it will be not a correct output. Error is a mistake which will be present in a program. Sometimes the error will be in such a way that we get the output, that output will not be a correct one. In some cases, the program will not be executed at all because of the errors. The process of detecting and correcting errors in a program is known as debugging. A program which will be detecting the errors in a source program is called as a debugger. Generally, there are three types of errors in a program, and those are syntax errors, logical errors, and runtime errors. We shall learn in detail regarding each of the errors. The first kind of error is syntax errors. These are the types of errors which will be resulting because of the violation of an grammar. Each of the language will be having a grammar, a rules or a syntax which has to be followed. Similarly, if we make any mistakes which is the violation of the rules of a programming language, those are called as an syntax errors. The syntax errors are because of the violation of an grammar or the rules of a programming language. On encountering these kinds of errors, the computer will be displaying an error message specifying the line number where the error has been occurred. So these kinds of errors are easy to debug. These kinds of errors are easy to debug. The errors because of the violation of a grammar, the rules of a programming language are called as an syntax errors. These errors, when has been encountered, the computer will be displaying a message specifying the line number where the error has been occurred. And it is very easier to debug these kinds of errors. Examples of syntax errors are missing a semicolon at the end of a statement. Another one example might be the spelling mistakes. Means while writing a variable name, you might have made the spelling mistakes, and the spelling mistakes in case of an keywords. Right. So these are the few kinds of errors which are caused because of the violation of the rules of a programming language, and these errors are called as syntax errors. Logical errors. The logical errors are the errors which will occur during coding process. That means when as a programmer you will be writing a program, at that time you will be making mistakes while writing the program. The most kind of mistakes which will be the incorrect operands will be used or incorrect operators will be used. Therefore, whenever a programmer writes a code to solve a problem, he must take care of correct operations to be performed. The program will be executed but will produce some output, and that output will be an unwanted results or it will be an incorrect results. It is very difficult to find these kinds of errors, to debug such errors, because the computers will not be displaying the logical errors. The logical errors occur during the coding process. When the programmer codes his problem, he needs to be very careful about writing the correct operations to be performed. He should not make any mistakes by writing the different operator or by writing the different operands by mistake. The program will be executed but will produce an output, and that output will not be an correct one. That is, the output will be of an unwanted results. These kinds of errors are difficult to find or debug because the computer will not be displaying logical errors. Then how to eliminate these kind of errors? We can eliminate such errors by tracing it and running for an sample data. That means we need to thoroughly check the program from first to last, that is from top to bottom, and you can check it by executing the program by giving a sample data. For example, you might have written a program to find sum of two numbers. If you give 5 and 10, the output should be 15. But if you are getting minus 5, that means instead of writing plus, you might have written minus sign. If you are getting 50, that means you have written a multiplication sign instead of an plus sign. So that means when we give an sample data, we will come to know about the mistake or by checking from first to last. Another one way of checking these kinds of errors is by inserting the print statements in appropriate locations in the program or with the help of an debugger. We can use the print statements in various locations where we have a doubt about the execution of the statement. That means you might be having a doubt regarding the program and few steps where you might have written wrong. You might be having a doubt, so that you can use the print statements to rectify or to cross verify about the doubt to be cleared and make the program to be executed successfully. Logical errors, these are the errors which occur during the coding process, and these will not be detected by the computer. That means these kinds of errors will not be displayed on the system. The computer will not display the logical errors. The program will be executed, but it will produce some unwanted results. Kind of error which will be present in a program or the runtime errors. These are the errors which will be occurring when we try to run a program which is consisting of an ambiguous instruction. And ambiguous is nothing but which will be causing a confusion for a compiler or the machine to execute the instruction. For example, you might have written a loop, and that loop might enter into an infinite loop because you have made some mistakes in the loop at the time of initialization or during the condition checking or during the incrementing or decrementing or incrementing statements. Because of that, a program will not give the output and it will enter into an infinite loop. That means the output will not be displayed at all. It will be entered into an infinite loop. These also occur due to the device errors, key punch errors, incorrect data input, or the other kinds due to which and runtime errors may occur. For example, you might have given the value to find the division of two numbers. If you give 5 and 0, so 5 divided by 0, since we cannot divide a number by 0, so it will give an error. That means it is an example of giving an incorrect data input. The computer will print these kind of errors by displaying an error message. Some of the runtime errors are divide by 0, null pointer assignment, data overflow, illegal access to the memory. So these are a few examples which the computer will display as an error message, and these are the runtime errors. The runtime errors will be occurred when we try to run the ambiguous instruction, the instructions which will be causing a confusion. Those are called as an ambiguous instruction. When we try to execute the ambiguous instruction, we get the errors, and those errors are called as an runtime errors. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, share this video link with your friends, gain the knowledge and rule the world.